Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So today's video, together we stand, divided we fall. Now I've made statements on the channel. I've given my views. I try to look at things factual and analytically as possible. I just got out of a meeting with my group, my prepper community here, and I've got the 10-4 OK to do this video. With the prepper community, you have to be careful what you can and cannot say online. Plus, this platform, it doesn't play nice to people like us. So I've tiptoed around a lot of topics. I was vague in some responses and statements just to cover my rear end. Now, in the past, I have talked about the comments of going out in a blaze of glory, because I do see that all the time. And I still stand. Do not be stupid. Plan things out. Am I saying late rollover? No. No, I'm not. Alright, so in case something major was to happen in our country, there are going to be sides. There are. We see the push on our rights all the time. Everywhere from 2A to the jab or no jab. What you're going to do, you're going to comply. What I try to express is be smart. Do not be, I'm going out in a blaze of glory, because you're not accomplishing anything. Group up. One person alone is not going to make a difference. Everybody has to make a stand. Please hear me on this. This is what I try to convey. The comments and the argument, well, if enough of us keep doing it, that ain't going to amount to squat. They don't mind coming in 30 deep on a single household. They don't mind doing that. We all have to group up. Now, with the military, I am former Air Force. So I do have some credence in saying what I'm saying. I'm not just some internet keyboard warrior. I apologize for the wind. We got some nasty storms coming. We got division in our military alone. I want to say, when the crap hits the... My apologies, we had a camera gremlin in our system here. Alright. I want you to look at the division in the military. A large percentage of our upper structure is left-leaning, big time. Most of these get put in power per administration, whatever the argument is. Most of that is left-leaning. Most of our grunts, the guys doing the combat, the guys getting the job done, fortunately for us, is right-leaning. The guys that actually make a difference. And when I say guys, I mean men and women, not just guys, just a term. So, in a civil conflict, I still believe that a large majority of the military will be there for civilians. Now, will there be certain organizations that are not? Yes, DHS, Department of Homeland Security. I believe that is a setup from the get-go, brown shirt MFers. I really believe they are there to get us. They're not here for us. Most personnel in the military are serving for a reason: to protect this country, protect our rights, protect our civilians. But we do have people in charge that don't like us. Look at the jab, no jab. They're going to be forcing on our U.S. troops. I get questions all the time, dude, what do we do? You got two options. Take the jab or face the consequences of not taking the jab if you are enlisted. That's just the way it is. When I was enlisted, we followed another set of rules. All right, we had more laws and more rules, more regulations. You know what you have to do. All right, so if you decide not to, and it's a forced thing, you will be having to deal with the consequences. Am I saying take it? No, I'm not saying take it at all. I'm not taking jack. I am not going to take the jab. Which brings me to my next thing. I've had people, because I was talking about this Pathfinder course I'm going to go be taking for the survival certification. I already know how to do outdoor survival. I've been doing it for years. I just want the paperwork saying this guy knows what he's talking about, because I hear a lot of crap online. But I'm having to take Greyhound. Means I have to wear a mask. Oh man, you just rolled over. You'll get the jab if they force you to. No, I won't. I've already paid for all this stuff. Money item. I am not rich. So for me to just wear a mask to get my objective took care of, Yeah, I'm gonna wear a mask to make sure I get my travel done and all that stuff. Doesn't mean I'm gonna roll over and take a freaking jab. I see it all the damn time, people run their mouth. Now when it comes down to mandatory here in the States, there's talk, all right, there's talk. I did a video on this and I heard a lot of crap from people. Let's get some things clear. I never said it was a mandatory thing that they're coming and kicking down the door. I said they're talking about it, we need to talk about it. Now if this happens, what are you gonna do? By yourself, in the comments, well, I'll be answering the door with the boomstick. They're gonna whack your ass. You're done. If you group up and everybody makes a stand together, that's what stops things. All right? That's what stops things. But if you look at how our police department likes to roll in on people, it's not one or two people. No, it's 20. They got armor carriers come crashing through. They're coming in the damn door. Choice is yours on that. Personally, I say stand up, get a group. Don't be trying to do this stuff alone. I hear this stuff all the time. Well, you're not going to make it if you're going to be doing everything alone. You got to group up. That's the only way to make things happen. Now, police departments. What the hell? Your job is to serve and protect, to help secure our rights as an individual, not trample over. Now, I do know there are some good law enforcement personnel out there. Unfortunately, I must say a large majority of you guys are not. You are so quick to protect your ass and your job and willing to force this tyrannical crap down the American people's throats. And you wonder why most civilians, most American people don't like you. You've allowed your position and authority to be used to force an agenda. That is unlawful. It is unlawful. It's unconstitutional, and you know it. Now, well, what am I supposed to do? Make a stand. What, you're going to get fired? Then go get another job. Do you really want to be a part of something that you have no control of and you're hurting people? Is that what you want to be known for? Brown shirts are coming. They're going to weed out every last one of you that are actually a good law enforcement officer. You're going to get weeded out. We're going to have nothing but tyrannical law enforcement. Now, I'm not here to support Lives Matter crap. Screw those guys. You need to make a choice. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and push this and support this and keep Americans underneath the boot of, one, an illegitimate administration, two, a tyrannical administration, dictatorship? You will do as you are told. Where is my land of the free? Where? You should be one of the first ones beating and raising Cain that this has got to stop. Unfortunately, a large majority supports it. And this is where we go into, when I was talking in the other video, when they come to your home and you are alone, what are you going to do? The whole guns a blazing. Well, you're not going to make it. We all have to make a stand. My stand is, I'll never take the shot. Hopefully you do too. If you decide that you're going to take the shot, that's up to you. That's your choice. If that's what you want to do, all right. I'm all for you doing whatever the hell you want to. That's your body. I don't care. But don't force your beliefs on me. I don't force my belief on anybody. Those are my choices. You don't have to do a damn thing I do. That's your choice and that's your freedom. We have division in this country, and it's set for a reason. We keep on looking at the stuff going on in Afghanistan right now. We're looking at all this crap they're throwing around on the news media. What are they doing? Constantly causing division, always misdirecting. To think that we are not going to have a door-to-door here, to think that we're not, you need to rethink. I want you to look what's going on in Australia. People say, oh, we're not going to be going through that. We're America. That's all with Australia. They always do stuff in other countries first, then it bleeds in right over here. So what happens after the Delta? The next big thing comes around. You got to get this. You got to get this booster. You got to get that. You can't travel. You know, I've watched a lot of other news media, especially independent, talking about how it's going to be restricting your travel. I know there's a part in the Constitution that we're not supposed to have any restriction on our travel. But apparently, because they passed emergency laws, they trump our Constitution if they so deem fit. Talk about special passports now. You have to prove that you now have this jab. We have to make a stand. And I do not mean going in a freaking global conflict, going in a national conflict over this. We got to get all these people out of office. There's no way they outnumber us. There's just no way. And if they do outnumber us, I'm really terrified of the little fact checker with all his earrings and blue and green hair, little fat body. Yeah, scares the crap out of me. If there was a civil conflict, seriously, who do you think would actually win in a straight up conflict? Us. Mainly because I don't think Starbucks would be open to fuel the other guys. But anyway, that's a joke. My big issue about doing a civil conflict, we as simple civilian Americans, I've got nothing to go against an armor carrier. I've got nothing to go against an M1. I have nothing to go against an Abram, drones, nothing. We need our military to back us. But for our military to back us, we have got to come together. We have got to lay the foundation for this if this is to ever happen. Just give you something to think about. Keep prepping. Don't ever stop prepping. No, we haven't switched out. We're not going all tactical. Let me show you we're not doing all that crap. If you got a bang bang, train with it. Get a group together. Don't call yourself a freaking militia. Not in today's times. You're gonna have a plant real quick and they'll be first to oust you out with federal agents. Be smart. Just be smart. Don't come online typing in about what group you're with and all this crap, mainly because most of you are just talking crap. Just be smart. Alright guys, talk to y'all later.